Because you are bald, you motherfucker.
Shut up. I know I'm fucking bald. What do you want from me, man? Fuck.
Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Beer Dweebs United. That's right. We actually were just going over that we've been doing this for over 2 years now.
We're special.
I know.
Not me. I'm
Special.
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 Alrighty. So, like usual, we will start with what everybody's drinking. So, Christopher, what are you drinking?
Today I went to the LCBO and found myself a Young's Double Chocolate Stout. Today to start off with.
Nice.
Lisa, what are you starting with?
I'm drinking the latest fucktacular contraption from Alexander Keith's, but from their little fundy low tide brewery, or whatever the fuck it's called. It's their white IPA, so it's got some bleach in it, but I'm giving it a try, you know.
So,
Make sure
so
you have some pickles.
the brewery everybody keeps telling me that is amazing and I have to drink. Everybody but you, that is?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Nicholas, what are you drinking?
Got a Kirby's Kolsch from Muskoka.
Oh, that's not a bad little beer. I'm going to roll myself back here and grab something off my chair because I have everything on the chair. What should I start with tonight, sirs? You know what? We'll start with something easier than usual. We'll start with... I had to turn off the camera because I am in my underwear, and you don't want to see that. Anyway, we're going to drink the Magnota cider. From Magnota.
Were you being serious a second ago when you said people were telling you that this new craft brewery from Alexander Keith's is good?
Yeah, I have a lot of Nova Scotians and New Brunswickers telling me I have to drink that beer.
They're out of their fucking mind.
Yeah.
It tastes slightly better than like their Brewmaster series stuff they were doing a couple years back.
Hey, Radar's here. Good day, Radar.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, Sean Connery in a diaper. Woo!
You drinking anything tonight there, Radar? Can I guess that it's Side Launch or Collingwood?
Yes, but it's not either.
Oh, okay. What are you
Well played, sir. Well played.
No, there was some. I didn't have any money, so I just grabbed whatever was in the fridge there from my sister's boyfriend, which is a what the fuck? Molson Triple X.
Oh, lucky you.
X-rated.
Drunk off one, right?
So basically, fuck you, Chad, and your preconceived notions. Your stereotyping and your bigotry.
Huh.
Hey, he's been joining us since May, and there's not been a beer in his hand that was not a Side Launch or a Collingwood since May.
Yeah, but you can't always assume those things, Chad.
I can't assume.
You are a bigot.
It may make an ass of you and me, but I can still assume.
The only ass is the one I see over there trying to disparage Radar.
I do have an extra Side Launch wheat, but I don't know if I should drink it.
What?
How old is
it?
Well, I mean, it's about maybe a month and a half old when I bought it, but then right after that, they whatchamacallit, they recalled that beer, so I don't know if I should drink it.
They only recalled one batch of it, brewed on a specific day in July. I think it was July 2nd, and the only reason they recalled it was it started going a little sour. You like Berliner Weisses, it would be fine.
Yeah, true.
It's all good. It's not going to hurt you.
Thanks again there, Chad, for... did they call you?
Yeah, they called me like 20 minutes after you took my number.
What did they say?
Stuff, you know? I'm using the Radar fan tonight because my house is so fucking hot. Even the basement's hot tonight.
Really?
My AC, the capacitor blew right at the end of the summer.
Oh, that's awesome. Good thing it's not fucking 30 degrees right now.
Well, when the capacitor blows, you can still kind of cheat your air conditioner. Like, I could cheat it to work. But because it's not that hot out, it won't stay on. I'd be standing outside at the air conditioner just spinning the blades manually like every 5 minutes.
That's weird.
It's like a $25 part, but I need somebody with eyes to come read me the numbers on it so I can order the part.
You have a wife.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
All right.
Anyway, on to beer news. First and foremost, the Common Good Beer Company, and you know what's going on with me and my wife right now. Anyway, Common Good Beer Company. They just opened in Scarborough, Ontario. Their brewmaster is Jamie Mystery. Jamie Mystery used to be the brewmaster at Amsterdam Brewing and at Cool Beer, which is why Greg loves him so much. And his first beer is a Pilsner, #1 Pilsner. The inaugural #1 Pilsner.
Great place to start. Average Joe's gonna love that.
Well, he's got nowhere to go but up after that, I guess.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's it started in cans, which is great. Basically, the brewery was opened mainly for collaboration brews and for contract brewers. And he'll do a few of his own beers to keep, the government off his back.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to him.
Yeah. There isn't much from the Canadian beer news this week, to be honest with you. Assault Box Brewing is now open in Mahone. Mahone.
Some woman's gonna go after them for that. Did you say Salt Box or Assault Box?
Salt Box.
Oh, okay. It sounded too much like
Assault Box.
Rape Cave or something like that.
Salt box is not that much better.
Yeah.
Assault.
Salt.
Assault.
The brewery opened on Saturday, September 17th, and is offering a variety of brands, including the Dynamite Trail Ale, the Holy Mackerel Pale Ale, the Ironbound Scotch Ale, the Old Foundry Stout, and the Revelation Golden Ale.
Might be all right.
Yes. Where is Mahone Bay compared to you?
I don't know. I don't even know my own province all that well.
It's not even a big province.
Where's I'll look it up.
Tide House Brewing is opening in autumn in Halifax. And they will start with a Golden Glacier Pale Ale, the Copper, which is a copper ale, Mild Thing, a super sessionable lower alcohol malty beer, and
Mild Thing.
Like a Motorcycle.
You make my heart sing.
Between Peggy's Cove and
Thing.
It was Mild Thing, so you make my heart kind of sing.
You make my heart kind of normal.
I think that charted right out under Born to Be Mild.
Oh!
It was that song that was really big with mopeders.
My stepdad used to put that song all the time. Born to be wild.
Get your moped running. Na-na-na-na. Get out on the freeway. Na-na-na-na. Not looking for adventure. Hoping nothing gets in your way.
Oh God, I just spilled some Skittles everywhere. Fuck.
So Moosehead is building their new brewery on the St. John waterfront. Nick has already talked about in our little private message what's all around where this location is going. This is their craft brewery location. So much like their Hop City brand, but with the Moosehead name. So yeah, what's in the area, Nicholas?
So yeah, it's going to be right along Water Street, which is down along the waterfront of St. John, like the bottom street. Right now, it's of course a big empty parking lot, but it's right at the foot of the hill of Princess Street, which is where Big Tide Brewery is. And there's also I think it was Bourbon Quarters, not located that far from there either. And they're going to be right across the street from where Loyalist City Brewing is going to be opening up. They're opening up sometime in November, I guess. And it's also a short, 5-10 minute walk from the craft beer bars. So you can literally stagger there from like St. John Ale House or Pepper's Pub. So it's right in a great spot. I kind of wish that they had built the this brewery up at the top of King Street, where it would be right in the center of town, because it's one big empty building that was already there that needed to be fixed up, and it's like right in the middle of fucking Tourist Central. But at the same time, this place on Water Street's a good location.
And it will add to it'll make like a little beer triangle for you guys.
Yeah, the number of craft breweries that are popping up around like St. John is really turning this into one of the places to go. It's exciting.
Yeah.
One of the places to go in the Maritimes, it is. Not quite Halifax.
Now, we have talked about the 150-year-old brewery in Belgium that was building that underground pipeline. Well, they just started piping beer through the pipeline to all the different bars and licensees in their area. So if you live along that street in Belgium, get yourself a drill, tap yourself into that pipe. Because that's the way to go. I think it's amazing. They wanted to get the giant trucks off the streets. That was their whole thing. You know, they'd have 30, 40 trucks a day moving up and down the streets, delivering beer and picking stuff up. And
that would be costly as fuck.
Especially in Belgium, the cities are fucking narrow.
Well, yeah, and they were talking about how it's cobblestone roading and everything else, so they were damaging the road, and they built the pipeline, and so far so good. Everything is set, and you're piping fresh beer right from the brewery to the bars.
That's gonna be like the best on tap, you know.
I wonder if any of the contractors set up little valves and shit underneath in the sewer system to fucking take a little sip once in a while.
What company is this?
1 second here. Yeah.
So what brewery is it? What was the name of the brewery?
I'm actually looking for that right now. Brugsy Zot.
Must be some kind of local bar or something in Europe.
Yeah.
No.
Well, with the amount of beer they're talking about moving, they're probably like the regional brewery for Belgium. Probably much something like Creemore Springs or Mill Street or Yingling, where they're before Creemore Springs and Mill Street were bought out. You know, so maybe Steam Whistle. Let's say Steam Whistle.
Well, why not say like McCausland?
Okay, yeah, McCausland is a good one too. So a bigger brewery, but it's still not owned by a big guy, but is well known across the country.
Yeah.
There's a lot of beers from Belgium that we'll never see that are hugely popular in Europe, and it's just the way it is over there. I kind of wish to see them, but
There's a lot of beers that even the big guys make that are apparently like world-class quality beers that they won't fucking ship over to North America. They just keep them in a certain region within their country or their market area or whatever in Europe, and we never fucking see them. So
very true.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Michael Jackson wrote about a lot of them in his books. You know, like, I tried fucking Heineken, fucking. Dark, mild, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, wow, that sounds really good. Why do I not see that near my Heineken on the fucking shelf, you bitch?
Yeah.
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 Pickles.
It also, sorry, I'm bothered right now. There's fruit flies down here, and I'm trying.
Fruit fly season everywhere right now.
No, I get that it's fruit fly season, but I'm trying my damnedest to find where my kids or my wife have left food in the basement, because they're not upstairs, they're just down here, and I have no empties here, so there's something down here rotting, and I can't smell it or find it.
Maybe you're just that sweet, Chad.
Oh,
well, when they run out of food, go away.
True.
Maybe you're just that sugary sweet, baby.
You just got to eat all the sugar. That's all.
Maybe it's your honey words, baby.
I am a sweet man. That's why all the women line up for me.
That's right.
when?
They ain't looking for a salt lick, baby. They're looking for a honey pot.
Exactly, sir.
Salt box.
The ultra rare.
soapbox derby. Speaking of soapbox, I read last week or 2 weeks ago there was a spot in Charlevoix, Quebec, where they had the soapbox world championship record for speed records. Some guy clocked 131 kilometers with a soapbox.
Wow.
Fuck
Not a
that.
hill. Yeah, fuck that.
I'm surprised this thing held together.
No, fuck that shit, man. I'm not flying down a hill in a piece of shitty wood with like fucking plastic tires at 130 kilometers an hour. I don't even want to be flying down a hill with my wife driving my van at 130 kilometers an hour because I could still die. But in a little piece of wood with a fucking like random piece of wood or metal as my steering wheel and some little cables, I'm not doing that.
Why not, pussy? You only live once.
Yeah,
Be
it
kind,
didn't
be
happen that
kind,
race.
my friends. You only live once, my friends.
That's right, indeed.
Midian Brewing posted this earlier this week. So with our latest batch, these guys are in Windsor in Big E's territory. Excuse me, I had to burp first.
No.
Anyway, with our latest batch, we've hit all of our dissolved oxygen, thermal stress, temperature, pH, specific gravity, IBU, UV spec, and color UV spec targets. Our Black Prince Ale will be off the hook. We are ready. Visit our retail store at 1335 Wyandotte Street East in Walkerville on Thanksgiving Monday for our grand opening. We got our brewing license June 19th, 2015. We've been optimizing our beer by pouring at Canada's biggest beer festival in Toronto, as well as Sarnia, London, and LaSalle, the best. We poured at a corporate event at Merck Seniors in Mississauga as well. It has taken us 15 months since we got our license to test, market, and perfect our beer. It has taken a long time, but those beer lovers might want to stop by. So my question is, do you think that as a brewer you should have your beer probably more marked to where you want it to be before you get your license instead of waiting 15 months before you open your doors? Obviously, I know. Obviously, this wasn't their main project. Also, obviously, they probably have the money that they can sit on the building for 15 months. But I don't know of many other brewers that could just sit there for 15 months hoping to make something good.
Yeah, like there must be like a lot of money thrown into this brewery if they're willing to sit on it for that long. I mean, it's great that they're able to do it. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, if they have that much time to perfect their beer and get it the way they want it, and then start releasing after basically not running anything for 15 months, fine. But most people don't have that fucking luxury.
Yeah, most breweries, once you get your license, you have to start pumping out right away because you're paying rent or mortgage on your building. You're paying all your overhead, electrical costs. You're paying the bank back for your loans. So I do know this is also the brewery talked about when they brewed their first batch of beer last year, and it turned out sour, so they turned it into a malt vinegar that they've also labeled as Midian Brewing.
So, it's kind of a double-edged sword, though, because, I mean, I'll use the no names, my friends, but the name of a new brewery that opened up in St. Catharines that also happens to be a lot of his beers, his first batch of beers that Chad and I tried. I don't know about Chad, but I thought definitely some of them tasted to me like they were flawed, and he put them out anyway. And on the one hand, I mean, I understand the guy's got to pay his bills, and I'm sure he's going to make better batches now. He's still learning his equipment, all that shit. But I almost wonder if with some of his beers, if like a lot of people won't give him a second chance, and he'll
the wheat and the blonde, for instance.
Yeah, it may end up hurting him more in the long run.
See, and I mean, there's like you said, a double-edged sword, but I mean that comes down to a choice as well. He had 7 taps. He had 2 that were obviously flawed. Come out with 5. Dump those 2.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he was actually on his menu. He had like shandies, I think it was, it was Radlers, where he would mix them with grapefruit juice for you. And I almost wonder if that was an idea, just to be like, hey, a lot of people made like it better mixed.
Yeah, it could have been. And yeah, I know the wheat was flawed as well as the blonde. The blonde was very flawed as well. The stout The stout and the brown, I had both of those, and they were both fine. But yeah, the other two, not so fine.
We have a bunch of comments here, if you don't mind me getting to them.
Go right ahead, sir.
Already? Wow.
Okay, raining on your parade. Yurt's favorite watcher is drinking Lagunitas Sucks.
That's a good beer.
Okay.
And then we and then we have Jace Westcott saying, "Hello, my friends," and he has a question for me. I watched We Are Still Here last night. Enjoyed it. Can you please recommend another horror film or two? Thanks. I'm drinking a Great Lakes Brewery Saison du Pump.
Oh, they're pumpkin as well.
If you're talking just like recent horror films, I would probably say go for It Follows or Hush or Bone Tomahawk. Those are ones that impressed me in the last couple of years.
I got a Bone Tomahawk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, snap.
I would say, although it's not super new, it's 2007, I believe. Definitely see Trick or Treat. I love that movie.
That's a great movie. Great anthology.
Possibly the greatest Halloween movie ever made, except for the original Halloween. But yeah, it's great.
I would agree.
I would suggest a movie called UFO Abduction.
UFO
Abduction. A movie that was made in 1989 to the same way Blair Witch Project was made, but with it's a Connecticut family being, the end is fucking chilling. It's a fucking good movie.
Sorry,
The found footage. I think I saw it on YouTube actually.
I don't watch scary shit. It scares me too much.
Me neither, but that was really good. I like UFO movies. One of them
BDU.
was, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Rubber is a very good horror movie.
I still haven't seen that.
Or Attack of the Killer Condom.
What?
Hey guys.
Okay.
Orgasmo.
Orgasmo.
Okay, let Lee continue. What's next, Lee?
Yeah, let's get through the comments here and then we can go back to bullshit.
Take it easy.
Rob Nawaz Hussein says, "Hi everybody. What did I miss? You didn't miss much, sir. If you want to scrub back on the timeline on the video, you can see what you missed, but it's not a lot." Lord 1111 says, "BDU is Beer Drinkers United." Yes, that is what BDU is, sir. Thank you very much. And Lee Mahut, whatever the fuck his name is, drinking Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Nice.
Hey, that's Joe and Paul's #1 Oktoberfest.
Oh yeah. Oh look, guys, it's Greg, guys.
Hey guys.
I'm going to be drinking this, which I don't even remember when Greg brought it over here, but it was a while ago.
Jesus, yeah, that was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, I'm going to open this up and hope for
So
that.
it was that Greg. It was that Greg who brought it over, not the other Greg.
Yeah, the non-bearded Greg.
Because I was going to ask what the bottle on date on that was, guys.
This one will
I
not
have
have a bottle on
Comcast
it.
internet.
That's right, guys.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I gave that to you at your beer festival.
I'm pretty sure too, yeah, May.
Because I think Ken gave that to me as one of his "I'm sorry" beers for waiting forever to pay you the money.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
it's
this is
before.
not a beer review.
Yeah.
Couple of mugs.
Bang. Beautiful looking beer.
I'm having knee surgery, guys. Send money to my Patreon, guys, because I'm having knee surgery, guys.
I'm having to liquidate all my assets.
Because I spent my life being a fat ass, guys.
What are you drinking there?
I'm not drinking anything. I'm having dinner.
Okay. Agua.
How does she taste?
Agua. Good.
I'm just cost. I mean,
So Bose is bringing craft beer to Rwanda. The craft brewery is raising funds to open Rwanda's first female-run brew house.
Is that destined to fail? Just kidding.
No, it just doesn't make any sense why they would do that.
It's going to be the official beer of Hotel Rwanda.
No, but it's destined to put out really shitty beer once a month.
There's so many terrible jokes here. So many terrible jokes.
yeah.
Open 3 out of every 4
If they brew it,
3 weeks out of every month.
Come. That's what Josephine Fina Uwini. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce that last name. I'm not even going to try. Is hoping will happen when she opens Rwanda's Uwineza Wine Neza? You
Wine.
who fucking cares? When she opens Rwanda's first women-owned craft brewery with help from one of Ontario's largest craft breweries, Bose. The Philippines just opened up an all-female craft brewery as well, and they were saying it was really useful because the females in the Philippines didn't all have jobs to do. The men would go in the day, so it gave them something to do. And she's talking about it being a great thing for the rural women to come and work for them and everything else. So she's looking at giving them something to do.
What is this, World War One?
Apparently.
Where all the men are at war, so the women stay behind and brew beer? What the hell is going on?
Rwanda is probably it's probably where it is. Actually, in Rwanda, probably most of the generations of men are fucking dead at this point.
Yep.
They just started a Kickstarter to help fund $95,000. The Buscemis have visited and made assessments to determine if there's enough water, power, and government support to open a brewery. So far, it's a go.
Yeah, but okay, I don't know what the stability of Rwanda is now.
Also, their brewing equipment is being donated by BC manufacturer Newland Systems Inc.
Yeah, well, okay. On paper, this is okay. This is great. Great for them. Rwanda, I don't know what women's rights are like in Rwanda. They're probably not.
They're better than some other African countries.
Are they?
It's mostly a Christian-based country now.
Oh yeah.
And the Hutus and the Tutsis, who have since made peace, are actually not that bad against women. The worst are Zimbabwe and Ethiopia and Kenya.
Okay.
Rwanda is actually not that bad.
Okay, well that's good to hear. Then maybe they have a chance because
I think they do.
Yeah, well then that's great. Do they actually have any other craft breweries in Rwanda at the point?
Rwanda's two biggest breweries are Heineken and Skol. And Skol is Skol's the brewery from Iceland.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, more power to them. If they can make it work, they can make it work. That's great. I just hope they don't get.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe's here.
But the one in the Philippines, I find it sketchy, man. It's probably like open top women, you know.
It's probably what it sounds like is we're giving lots of jobs to women. In reality, we're probably running our brewery like a sweatshop.
They also say that they are hoping that the brewery will help a lot more of the rural women as well, because they're going to use a lot of local ingredients like millet, sorghum, cassava.
Oh God, no!
Okay, so what's going to happen at home? Who's going to do all the dishes and laundry then?
The children, of course.
Yeah, because
they're working in the brewery. Sorry.
Yeah.
Who's going to make me a sandwich?
It's going to be.
So it's going to be all gluten.
By Bose.
Yeah, that kind of misogynist talk. Greg, but...
Yeah, that was really a Greg type of comment. I'm actually
talking about me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'll just go get a pickle.
Jesus, Vincent.
Yeah, but okay. So those ingredients. So basically, they're going to be making gluten-free beers.
Apparently, banana beer is very popular in.
Oh, I've got a banana
sounds
bread
like something I'd want to try.
Beer, from what I read, Philippine beer is actually not bad.
Well, the thing I wonder though, since it's sponsored by Bose, are they going to teach them to make like decent beer and then blend it all together into concoction?
Well, apparently Bose and the company that's donating equipment are going to be helping them make all their recipes.
Yeah. Someone just needs to tell them to not blend everything together into one barrel and release it.
Yeah, that would be a mistake.
That's probably what's going to happen to start. What's next, Chad?
Oh,
the brewery in Saudi Arabia?
No.
Anyway, if you're a woman, you drink there, you go to prison for life.
I know.
Bent Stick Brewing in Edmonton, much akin to the Broken Stick in Ottawa, is petitioning to have some laws in Edmonton changed. They did open up a brewery in an industrial section of the city. Found out that they could not sell any beer from the brewery because of a rule that says you can't be within 500 meters of another alcohol purveyor, an alcohol store, and I guess there's a liquor store within that 500-meter space. They are trying to get the rules changed. Right now, the city council is working with them to make it so that they can have a retail store, and are saying that this rule is really old, and they never thought of really breweries being in industrial areas at the time, which is weird to me because that's all there really is in Ontario.
I kind of suspect that liquor store may be lobbying to not have this law changed.
Yeah, there's probably a lobby coming from the other side too. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
You are correct.
It's like, no, we like having the market cornered.
Yeah, but I mean, it's weird. I mean, it's true. When you open a brewery, you need to get a retail license to sell as a retail store. But you wouldn't think that it would count as a liquor store when all you can really sell is your own beers. But it's interesting. It's a very
what they should do is just relocate the store 501 feet away. Fuck them.
Well, I don't know how their rules are compared to Ontario's, but like Ontario, you can't have a second building unless you have this much production, and the second building has to produce this much. And I mean that was the big fight that was happening with Fork River when they had their brewery space and the retail space, because the retail space was on the same plot of land, and according to their lawyers, they were right, and then the AGCO came out and said, no, you are wrong. And then they had
it's funny how businesses are afraid of fucking competition. They all just want to be a fucking monopoly and fucking corner.
No, it's fun.
It's stupid.
Like, it's funny. It's funny to me in Ontario how the government steps in and causes shit for these breweries. Guess what? The more breweries, the more retail stores there are, the more tax dollars you get. And that's all you want, Win, you stupid bitch. You want your tax dollars. So take your 10 tax dollars and leave our fucking beer alone, you damn dyke. Anyway, go on.
Well,
I got nothing against lesbians. I love lesbians, but I hate women, so fuck them.
I'm surprised Wynn's still in.
Oh, it's because
With all
people are
this
idiots
fucking-
will
with all
always
this
vote-
hydro
will always
shit.
vote liberal.
New Brunswick is following Ontario again. New Brunswick has just started to offer online orders for pickup or home delivery. Nicholas, you can deliver your beer right to your home and not leave your house.
For children
Yeah.
under the age of 19.
Takes the fun out of it. I didn't catch the details on it. Did they just say that it's stuff that's available in their warehouse, or is it you wouldn't be able to order single items from specific stores, would you?
No, it'd probably be like Ottawa's, where they'd have an actual Ontario's, where they'd actually have a warehouse listing. I'm just looking here now. A new webpage will offer a click and collect program by the end of the year or early 2017. It will give customers the ability to shop online and then 48 to 72 hours later pick up their order at the New Brunswick liquor store of their choice.
Sweet.
The second phase of the program will provide home delivery for a fee. Our fee is $12, so hopefully yours is that or less. It is expected to be implemented by the summer. So the home delivery by the summer.
I could see circumstances where it would come in handy, but I'm not sure if it's something that would actually use.
Well, I mean, if you want to order stuff that you can't get it in your town and pick it up at the store, that's where it comes in handy. Like for me, I've ordered from it twice, and I've gotten 33 beers to review that I wouldn't get any other way.
Oh, I mean, I get that where you live in Niagara Falls compared to like some of the bigger stores. Like what's the nearest big store, LCBO store to you? Is that like St. Catharines or something, or
Burlington, Oakville.
No. I mean, New Brunswick's
there's nothing in Niagara.
New Brunswick's a lot smaller.
Niagara's biggest store is Ferry Street.
New Brunswick's a bit smaller, but in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to New Brunswick in general, St. John is one of the largest cities. So, like the Alpha stores and the ANBL network are all here. So, I mean, like there's hardly any products that they would have on their warehouse that wouldn't be in like either KV or St. John somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I go once every 2 or 3 weeks. I go through their website just to see what they have in stock that I can't get. And if I had the money, I could order another 25 beers today.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that will never be around here either. It's a lot of stuff like Little Ottawa Breweries. Clock Tower has a few beers in there. Old Flame has a beer in the LCBO. There's actually 2 breweries from around here, one in Beamsville and one in Port Colborne. Port Dalhousie, that both has their first beer in the LCBO. So it's at the warehouses, so I can order it, and that's the Industrial Pale Ale from Lock Street Brewing in Port Dalhousie, and from Bench Brewing, their Balls Falls Session Ale. You laugh, but Balls Falls is actually a waterfall area here.
You say Balls Falls, and all of a sudden Zardoz appears in front of me. It's Sean Connery's.
Did you find a way to get around their credit card only thing, or did you just have to give it a credit card?
I just had to give in and do what I didn't want to do.
What about, like, do they have certain things that are only on the warehouse or only on the website rather
yes,
than?
but most of those, most of their exclusives are brought in by Keep Six Imports, so you have to buy them by either the 12-pack or the 2-4, mattering what the beer is.
Yeah.
So, like, they have some beers that are they have one beer online right now that's $11 a bottle, and you have to buy it by the 2-4. That just isn't happening.
Fuck that. I mean, it'd be awesome if you've got a bottle that's like, you know, 6. Yeah, I mean, I can't even think of any situation where I'd really want to buy a 12-pack or something.
No, I mean, you were brought up the game that a lot of people play, which is they order it, they take the one bottle out, and then they return the other 23. I still have to pay for the 24 up front and then bring them back. And
can you bring it back to any LCBO?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Speaking of guys who play that game, there's a viewing party happening right now. somewhere in Brantford, Ontario. There's a group of gals, and they're sitting down there trying to get the Bachelorette, but they got the nights mixed up, so they got us instead. So that's a big shout out to Doucette, Julian, and Sean. They're doing a vertical of Samuel Adams Oktoberfest, I believe.
Nice.
Is that you in the picture there, Ewart?
That's me. Couple mugs. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Joe just woke up.
Well, hello there, chaps.
Hey, Joe. How you doing?
What's going on, below average Joe? What's happening?
Yeah, you did, Joe.
You shut your fucking mouth. You shut it.
So when does Utopia go on sale?
Road off here going on, baby.
It already went. I think it goes on sale this Saturday, or wait, did it already happen?
I
don't know. We should ask the viewing party because I believe they're going to pick some up.
You should ask Aaron because
I saw it at $112.95 this year.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's gone down in price.
It's like $7 American.
It's cool.
Yeah. Actually, it's more like $80 American.
Which is like a fourth of the actual price.
I know. I know.
All right, maybe not a fourth, but it's pretty sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Kind of over. If somebody wants to buy one and give me a shot of it, I'll happily pay you like $10 for the shot, but I don't want to buy the bottle.
Make sure that you break his shot, his bottle, everything on him.
Throw the ball on the wall.
It's amazing to me, like how silly and how like inopportunistic the LCBO is, and the Ontario government. Like, first of all, they're basically giving that away compared to the U.S. All the other stuff we don't bring in, like it's like, guys, they're so dumb, they're so slow.
You know what's weird though? I'm surprised that they don't bring in more Sam Adams stuff. You guys pretty much just get what the Boston Lager and like the seasonals. Like you don't see any of that.
IPA is here quite often.
You don't see like their mix packs though, or any of their big beers or anything.
It's like Rebel IPA, Boston Lager, and then the summer and the spring and the winter lagers.
All the lagers, baby.
I love ales.
Yeah, I also like porters and stouts and the beers from your country.
Barley wine.
You guys know.
I also like Slipknot.
And all their albums.
You have to review all those albums.
I would like you to name me one Slipknot song right now.
Kill Yourself. That's got to be a song, right?
I don't know.
Excuse me. That is not a song from Slipknot. Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
As much as I like metal, I've never really listened to Slipknot that much, and I don't know any other song.
Nobody has. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I know Wait and Bleed. I know Left Behind. I know I know about 4 of their songs. 4.
Yeah, but you know all kinds of crappy music that you listen to.
You're right,
You are an aberration to the rule.
I think my favorite song from them is the Entrepreneur Power Hour. It's pretty
That
solid.
is
The theme song.
Mhm. Entrepreneur Power Hour. We're
Hi.
gonna rip them off.
We're brothers.
Oh my God! Is drinking in Canada here?
Drinking in Canada.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
Bear Guy
What else should I be
reviews.
drinking?
look how we just jumped off the Entrepreneur Power Hour to say hi to Guy.
To say hi to
No.
Dick. DIC. Drinking in Canada. Dick.
Yeah.
Right.
Feels like he
Oh,
is
that's
using the program.
why. That's why he changed it.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been watching.
I
I
am
was
not
watching
me,
a
I
lot
am
of
Dick.
Dick cartoons with my daughter today. We were watching Teddy Ruxpin.
Cartoons. That is.
You've been watching a lot of dick cartoons with your
Yeah.
daughter, don't you?
Dick-
No. It's pronounced Deke. Come on now.
Well, it's better than trying to
We were
figure out
watching-
a
we were
channel
watching
name with
The
the word
Adventures of
penis.
Teddy Ruxpin, and I was sitting there and I remember loving the show when I was a kid, and I'm watching it going, "Oh my God, this show is horrible."
Hey, Chad, I noticed that on that thread you posted on Facebook asking people to name your kid, you've censored it by deleting a bunch of comments. What's up with that, buddy?
I'm deleting anybody that gives something that isn't on that list.
How about
delete
Logan?
mine?
Logan's a good name.
Logan was deleted; it wasn't on the list.
No, it's a good name.
Well,
Did
considering
you-
that considering that he's going to be born on my birthday, I think Christoph should be on that list.
Yeah.
To be
We had 45 people vote on the name at work, and I just farted while I was talking. 45 people voted on the name at work, and the 4 leading names was Tobias, Magnus, Maddox, and the Graham.
And Slipknot.
I thought.
You see, Logan's a much better name than all those shitty names that you just mentioned.
Yeah, to be fair, that list was absolutely horrific. It was shit.
Why?
Absolute big
You-
pile of
you
shit.
gotta-
Except
gotta
that
have
Logan is like a yuppie's kid name.
No, it's not. Logan is a badass name. You shut the
Well,
fuck up.
Whatever you
Listen,
say,
I'll-
Urt.
You Urt.
Urt.
You don't speak about anybody's name, Urt.
Listen. I think
Listen, my
son-
cousin's kid is named Logan, and every time I see him, I want to kick him in the head. So don't name
You probably do.
Yeah, but
I mean,
you're
he deserves it.
you're an abusive child hater, though. So I
him.
mean,
That's true. I think you should name him. I think you should name him Tits McGee. Come on.
Tits McGee.
that name's- that name's-
Tits McGee with the news.
that
Hey,
name's-
Chad, what was wrong with my suggestion?
It wasn't on the list.
And it wasn't Logan.
Mine was on the list, but
Can
sort of.
we just agree it's a terrible list and that you should take suggestions?
No,
Yeah,
it
it's a
was
fucking. It's a bad list.
Yeah, like listen, your kid's gonna grow up hating you, dude. Come on.
My YouTube channel, McGee.
Pay me what I'm worth, McGee. I feel like that's probably.
The Entrepreneur McGee.
Hour.
Fuck, it's perfect.
I think
And
it's. I think it's
Call
Chester is
him
best.
Peters McGee.
I did suggest not on the list, McGee.
Green Corn McGee.
Let's call him Slipknot.
Pickles McGee.
Peter with 2 E's, McGee.
Butters.
Butters.
I found it funny because the one name my wife wants is Anthony, and I hate the name with a passion. And most people that voted on it last night at work hated the name with a passion, but one person picked it, and of course it was the most Italian named person that I work with.
Yeah, that's a great name. Call me Anthony. Little Tony.
Anthony.
Oh, hey, bada boom.
Hey,
And then
I fucking my head out.
everybody's making fun of him. Even the other Italians are making fun of him picking Anthony. And he's like, "No, I only like it if you actually call him Anthony. If somebody calls him Tony, it's a no. It has to be Anthony."
Anthony, what's the matter with you, Anthony? Shut up in your face.
But you're pulling names from like
Super surprise.
you're getting names from like comic books and TV. She's at least pulling it from the Bible, for God's sakes. That's a good thing, right?
Oh yeah, it's great. Put
my
some
name's
Anthony in there. You know when
Comic
you-
book.
you bring a kid around to the bar when he's of age, I'll give him some gabagoo. Come on.
You're making spaghetti at the restaurant, eh?
Yeah.
Nick, that is terrible. You are terrible.
And I get this some
Racist.
ginger ale and no ice.
You could have the
Ooh, you
have
can
the
do
Colony
nice.
and Astro Azzurro.
You
with
give him,
the,
you give him a name from the Bible, he'll become
that's
Jewish.
right, right?
Every time I walked by him, I had to make fun of him. I'm like, "Great pick, Benito."
Benny. That's awesome.
Then did he start into like a Joe Pesci fucking impersonation? I'll fucking kill you, you motherfucker!
Funny.
You Jew motherfucker, you!
Ezekiel, that's a good name.
What am I, a clown?
Speaking of Bible names, there Ezekiel, Isaac,
Ezekiel?
Abraham.
My fucking clown, I fucking
Okay,
amuse you.
you know what? If we're going with the Bible, let's go with Damien.
Damien.
Wait, the devil?
Damien,
Lucifer.
put the dagger down,
pre-
Damien.
I
Damien
prefer
McGee.
Beelzebub.
Put down the cup of blood, Damien.
And that Slipknot album.
Mm.
Behemoth.
Put down that Slipknot album, Damien.
Yeah, Behemoth.
Behemoth.
We can go with
Leviathan McGee. There you go.
There you go.
I'm going with Tits. You know what? He wins. Greg
That
wins.
name is taken by the Bose sales rep at the Albino Rhino Beer
Yes,
Fest.
that's right.
There can be more than one.
Whoa,
There can only be
There could be two.
There's only one.
do a variation. Breast disease, McGee.
Big boobs, McGee.
Hit McGee.
So
Knockers McGee.
there is a Regina brewery, Rebellion Brewing, that is offering free tattoos of its logo to people. They will pay for you to get that tattoo if you go to the specific tattoo parlor
And get AIDS.
and the tattoo has to be above your shoulders, on your arm, or below the knee, somewhere where it's going to be seen.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, go fuck yourselves.
And that's all they give you is free? There's no other perks?
No, it's just they'll pay for the tattoo.
That is so dumb.
Is it black and white or color?
Yeah.
No, it's color.
So the person getting the tattoo is going to regret it for the rest of their lives. The brewery's going to regret it when they fucking go under with this fucking bullshit promotion.
And they all get sued.
You don't
Yeah.
even get any free beer.
No.
What the fuck?
Well, maybe you get a discount if you flash your fucking tattoo with the fuck.
Well, listen. It's from
Dick.
it's a Regina brewery, so it just goes to show how much thought and brains went into this operation.
I'm just going to put it out there. If you own a brewery and you want your logo tattooed on the Albino Rhino, I'll do it. But I need a 6-pack of beer as well as you paying for the tattoo.
Exactly.
Just one 6-pack?
Just one 6-pack.
You're
It's
a
free
very
advertising.
easy
You know what?
individual.
That's free advertising. That should be a little bit more than a 6-pack. I'm sorry. It's on your body for life.
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
You know other things are on my body for life. I have a stick man in my ass crack screaming for help.
I know. That's Preston. We know Preston.
He's seen
He's
it.
pressed in between.
I have a skeleton sitting on the toilet waving and giving the finger. I don't think I'm going to care all that much about a brewery logo.
I can see a future video. Hey, bud, I got a tattoo on my arm. I bought this beer, bud.
You know, the guys with that had the first ever tattoos in World War II are starting to die. You know, so now you get more and more people that have tattoos dying. I don't know what the hell I come up
Wow,
with.
that was a
Yeah, what the
buzzkill.
fuck are you saying right now?
No, it's just tattoos became more and more popular in the 60s and 70s. So you're seeing more and more old people with tattoos that are like discombobulated and all that. So, it's true. It's on your body
Yeah,
forever.
because it was so hygienic back in the fucking World War II.
Yeah, they got the
Alright.
tattoo in the 40s and now they're dying, guys.
I feel like Radar's getting a
that
little
everybody
bit too
World
deep
War
into
I-
that Molson Triple X.
Yeah.
You must be done it by now, right? You're fucking hammered already.
I will
Oh,
admit,
yeah, I'm
though,
on my
their,
second
their
one now.
logo is actually an okay logo.
Actually, I'm a third one.
Oh, nice.
But
I don't have any more beers after this. I only got the side launch weed after this.
Current alcoholic Radar. We're gonna have to switch your name up.
So
I haven't
the
drank
tattoo,
in like
the
2
tattoo,
weeks.
the logo, Rebellion's logo is nice. The tattoo that the owner of Rebellion has is not nice because he has a whole bunch of hops all around the glass. The glass looks like shit, but it's like a Stella goblet, and then it has Stella chalice, and then it has their logo on the chalice, and of course it's colored yellow too because it's beer.
Can I ask you a question? How long has this place been open for?
I don't actually know. It doesn't say.
Because I'd imagine it's probably not that long. I don't
The
know how.
the tattoos cost up to $300.
Wait, what's the name of
That
the
is
place again?
gonna.
Wait a minute. So it's not a generic size tattoo. It's just like fuck. You can get any size you want up to $300.
Yeah.
It's not.
And I can't believe they're making some deal with this tattoo place where they reimburse them or some shit. So it's like this brewery's paying out money basically bullshit promotion that's not going to come back in fucking beer sales.
Why do I have the feeling that the tattoo artist fucking works at the brewery or has some kind of stake in it anyway?
I'm kind of hoping that's what it is, because if this is the brewery paying money out for this promotion
instead of making better beer,
they're gonna fucking go down in flames. That's fucking bullshit.
I mean, they aren't the first place that has done this type of thing, but they're the first place that's made it open to anybody.
it says a recipe of disaster.
There are a lot of businesses that will pay you for tattoo space on your body.
And every stupid kid that gets this fucking tattoo is just going to be like, yeah, okay, no problem. And when every other smart guy, like sitting at this panel right now, is going to realize, fucking pay me, because it's fucking free advertising. You
Yeah, but you
fucking
see,
It reminds me.
this only appeals to crazy people, though, like, because there are those few abhorrent crazy people who love the idea of getting branded tattoos on them. They're okay with that.
There's also Colgate, who paid for his own branded tattoo of a brewery that he loved.
Yeah, it's retarded.
It's also Colgate, who's not a fucking moron.
Do you think like Man Antler Brewery would pay me to put their logo on my dick?
Man Antler.
No, because
I've heard a
nobody
lot
would do
about
that.
Man Antler, but has anyone actually had the beer from
No,
BDU or anything?
No, because
anyone?
I'm too lazy to drive an hour across Toronto.
Yeah, I know. Greg, I know.
See,
I know.
you see, here's the problem, though, Greg. Man Antler would want their logo on a billboard, not a gum wrapper.
Well, I also
Are you making
along
fun of
the
my
same
penis?
lines say that
I am.
they would want somebody.
was the joke.
Yeah. Nobody does that.
What was I gonna say? I watched Jaws the other day, and remember that monologue about his tattoo? That was awesome.
All right, you're done with the triple X.
Yeah. Yeah. we need a translator for the 3 deep into Molson Triple X crowd, aka you.
That's too funny.
Any
Now I'm on my
comments?
4th and last beer, and then that's it. I got nothing left.
Yeah,
4 of
that's-
them.
That's liquor.
We're witnessing a death right now. Sure,
I mean,
okay, whatever.
I could go to Gee's, but he never invites me anymore. So
Plus, all he drinks is gin now.
It's not ghee.
Yeah,
It's
true.
drinking.
Come on, Gee. You got to get radar.
And Romanian fucking
fuck
moonshine.
that. No.
Did we lose our comment moderator?
No, I'm still here.
Are there any new comments?
Yeah, I was just waiting to get a word in edgewise here. Der Alt Fritz says, "Oh yeah, another live." JPE 1991 says, "Good evening, everyone. I'm drinking Norfolk Amber from London Brewing Co-op."
1991 is too young.
And then we have Ethan's beer reviews. Ethan Flair, baby, says, "What's up, butthole? What's up with this AIM chat room?" Well, this is the new chat for fucking the Hangouts, dude, so you got to deal with it. And then Der Alt Fritz put up the icon of a beer mug that is frothing over.
For some reason, I
Cheers.
felt compelled to send Ethan the link to this.
Oh God,
Who's
the
Ethan?
Ohio Elvis might join us.
There's only one spot open, so I mean, I don't know who else would join, but
I mean, there's a limited of spots open, and then you can only get one more.
Well, just keep it open, because it might be Ron Ontario might jump in. You never know.
Ontario. Ohio.
Maybe some kind of professor might show up.
Ontario isn't. Yeah, he won't show up because he's a fucking pussy.
Let's invite Kathleen Wynn.
No names though, people. No names.
No names, but he wouldn't show up because he's a major fucking pussy. Just saying.
Yeah, I know. I seen
Okay.
this shit.
We've already talked about this several times.
What are you talking about? We're not doing anything wrong.
You do know I'll kick you, right?
If you can fucking find me.
Oh, I can find you. You're just like Shaggy. You can't shut up long enough to get away from me.
Wasn't he?
I think Chris is one of those wily motherfuckers that, even though he's half your size, will kick your ass.
He's a Polski. You just have to watch out for the elbows.
Oh yeah,
hey,
Polacks fight dirty. He will knock the shit out of your testicles.
and then lick them.
Laughing around a bit.
Speaking of heritage, I was able to find out that my family, the first Fourniers, came from Normandy.
Oh,
They
triple
spread
X
by
beer.
fornicating.
Radar just has little nuggets of information that don't relate to anything that anyone's talking about.
That's why I'm laughing. I'm like, oh,
Guys, I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch today. What?
Radar.
Radar.
You guys know that
Radar is
dinosaurs are extinct? Happened way back.
What? No, they went with the word Jesus in the Bible.
Oh, that's right.
Well, at least he has his facts straight.
For how long?
Yeah.
Man.
Hear about that guy in I think it was South Carolina that built a huge ark, Noah's Ark, a replica. no joke, he's huge, and he's like,
Radar, just talk for like 10 straight minutes, just whatever you want.
I'm looking at like while we're talking, I'm looking at Wikipedia shit, and I'm reading
Wikipedia. That's a great place to get your information.
All the facts. All of them.
It's all facts.
Everything you read on the internet is true. Everything.
Well, Wikipedia is pretty much 100% true. Anyways, I'm looking at former RAF bases right now, and I'm reading one about RAF Atherstone.
Wikipedia is almost 100% true.
Yeah.
You know that I could go on right now and make up a page that says Chad has the biggest dick in the world, and then it's 100%.
Yeah, but that's going to be
we all know
taken
you.
off. Anyways, there's a Wellington bomber that overshot a forced landing and ran into the railway at the end of the runway. The aircraft was only lightly damaged until it got hit by a train.
Trained by your mom.
I don't know what's happening right now. No
Me neither.
idea. Clearly not Radar.
You need to start inviting Radar over more often. He can't sit alone there
I
anymore.
haven't seen Guy in like 5 weeks.
Someone needs to cut him off of Molson Triple X's. That needs to not happen ever again. Or maybe every week.
But I can't tonight because I got an interview tomorrow morning at 9.
My shifts are going to get much, much worse in October, so I'll probably like never have days off almost.
That is the biggest microphone I've ever seen.
That's
in my
the
life.
way of saying you're never invited to come over again.
Fuck.
I'll have one weekend off per month, I think.
What about weekdays? I'm jobless. Fuck.
No, it'll be like I'll work 2 weeks straight.
Oh yeah.
And then you work the other 2 weeks gay?
Inquiring Greg's.
If you're working 2 weeks straight, how many days off are you getting? It should be like 4 or 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a weekend off per month, so it's like 1 week.
Do you have a new job?
No, just scheduling mistakes happen.
No.
I did apply for other jobs, so if I get something, things might change.
All these normal
Mistakes in general
people. I get a weekend off. Get a weekend off? What the fuck is this shit?
Oh, I had an interview. Remember last week I had to leave early. I had an interview at Air Canada. That didn't go well.
Oh, really?
They always. What pisses me off is that they always ask me that question: "What happened to your last job?" And I'm like, "Fuck."
You gotta be creative about your answer to that.
Well, no, because then they're gonna call the company and say, "Really, what happened?" No, I got fired. Fuck.
That's why I go into the interview with about 4 Molson Triple X's in you.
Yeah, and start talking about RAF bases while in the middle of an interview.
And Slipknot.
Just tell them about Jaws.
Yeah, I watched
Plug your
Jaws, and
penis.
they were talking about a tattoo.
Just show him your fucking Sean Connery in his fucking pajamas, or underwear picture. You'll get in right away.
It's weird that he calls his dick Sean Connery in pajamas.
Yeah, I got Sean Connery tattooed on my dick, but now it's I'm working on any city SE.
That's funny.
Did you just say something about asking Guy about your dick?
No.
I always want to ask you about my dick.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I've inadvertently seen his cousin's dick one time.
This is something you probably shouldn't be telling people.
No, that's literally how Al Pascal says goodbye. So it did.
His cousin at least of age.
See, I know Pascal. I don't know Pascal, but I know Pascal. You could just—he's that type of guy.
No, we're just in the garage. Pascal's, I'm going home. I'm tired. Okay, me and Radar's sitting there nearest to the door. Pascal closes the door. Then a few seconds later, opens the door, just jumps Wait out
It was
with
good.
it.
No, it was a good 10 minutes later.
10
It was a
minutes?
good 10 minutes. Yeah.
Was it
Then he
like? Was
came,
it when
opens
like?
the door really wide, really fast, and hits me on the knee. I'm like, ah, and then my head goes forward, and then I look up, and there's this schlong a couple of inches from my face, and he goes, "Goodbye, everybody." It sleeps.
Was it like when Chad forced his dick upon everyone at the beer fest? He's like, "Hey guys, I'm not going to be naked," and he runs out and shows his dick to everyone.
Okay, what happened there is I got naked in my bedroom. I said, "Nobody come out of your room. I'm naked." And Bubba, the first thing he does is come out of my son's room.
Oh, yeah.
What did you say?
Bubba did was dumb.
Bubba comes out of the room. What did you say?
That totally looked like Peter Griffin naked.
Turns
didn't it?
around and walks back into the room.
Oh, look, I'm naked.
Bubba.
I think that story is skewed. I think Chad purposely wanted to see. I think Chad gets off on people seeing his dick.
He's a little exhibitionist
I had my dick covered.
with tattoos.
By your hand?
Did you have a fig leaf?
I had it all scrunched up in a bowl and was walking. My balls were hanging, but my dick was gone.
You mean your ball?
Well, remember,
He had it tucked in between his legs.
the second one's there. It just doesn't work. It's been popped open. Oh, next time you see me, I'll let you feel it.
No.
No.
Joe's gonna have a little feel.
You can ask my wife about it.
Definitely not.
Joe, if you don't feel his ball, you're racist.
Dye those pubes purple.
I'm okay with that, Greg. I'm okay with it.
You're okay with being a racist?
If it means not needing to touch your balls at any point, yes.
Okay. Just
Good old racist Joe.
From what I understand, everyone's a little racist, apparently.
So I do have a feeling that our friend Jessica Murphy has some problems because this is her favorite show.
Who's Jessica Murphy?
She has no problems. She's apparently a woman of taste and high culture.
Taste and high culture, watching us, yes.
Well, some of us. I wouldn't speak for you necessarily.
I think she's looking at the news.
She did cite only a couple people as her favorites, and
Yes.
you weren't on them.
You're right.
Was I on it?
No. You're not anybody's favorite, man.
I'm pretty sure it was me and Joe that she cited as being her favorites, and the rest of you are just scumbags. So, I mean, it's a pretty fair assessment all along.
Well, she hasn't met me, so not yet.
I feel like it's our Dusty Rose impersonations that she enjoys.
It could be that, baby.
I think she wants you and Joe to Eiffel Tower her.
Greg, I feel like you want to see that happen personally.
Yeah, I've never been in France, baby, but you in France do what the French do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, apparently my wife just got ID'd.
What?
Are you really Chad's wife? Fuck.
She wanted to buy a cheesecake, and I told her she could get a cheesecake if she bought me this one beer that was at the LCBO. And she went in, found it, and got ID'd.
They were probably told there was a mystery shopper coming in.
So an entire cheesecake for a single beer?
Yep.
Sorry, my thing cut out. But yes, Joe, I do want to see it, and I want to jack off to it. So please, go ahead.
This is why nobody likes you, Greg. Outside watching it.
I think people like to watch it.
Well, I think actually Devin likes you quite a bit. I'll take that back.
Well, Devin's a nice fella. He enjoys watching me. But I'll
Nobody
tell you,
enjoys watching you, okay?
The true hero of that beer fest was Nick, who totally babysat me for the last little bit of it.
The true hero of that beer fest was Winter is Coming.
No, Winter is coming. His female companion, who I'm assuming he's probably fornicating with, she is the awesomest because she looked after him and made a bunch of cum jokes about Joe.
I believe it was a single cum joke, but yes, it was entertaining, and she was a champion.
I'm giving her credit for multiple cum jokes. Okay.
There was also the older lady that was really, really impressed with your poutine.
With whose poutine?
Is that a double entendre of some sort?
From cum to poutine? Like, what the fuck were you serving?
There was a review in which I spent like 2 minutes trying to explain to her where the poutine was and where she could get it and how good it was.
My reviews, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did, like we're reviewing, she's just off camera, like, where'd you get that from? Where?
What is it? What is in it? It looks really good.
And I'm like, I'm trying to eat.
Wasn't it? The red line, something we did.
Red Line, wasn't it?
Yeah, it might have been the cherry saison they had, I think, or something like that.
It was cherry something.
Yeah, this new Pink Ranger looks hot.
What are you even talking about now?
But I would just like to say I did watch the what was it, the Collective Arts Goza review, and yeah.
Yeah, Greg double fisting.
Greg just not saying anything of substance, but it is Greg.
That was epic, Greg.
Like
It's like salty piss. That's all he said.
It smells like salty piss. It tastes like salty piss. It's pretty good. Okay. Salty piss is fantastic then.
When I was a kid, I thought salty piss kind of smelled like Chinese noodles, ramen noodles.
That is racist.
I feel like Greg fucking fills up jugs of his own piss and drinks it. That's what I feel like.
Oh.
Don't be judgmental, Joe. And don't be jealous either.
I didn't say anything about it. I said I feel like you are one of those individuals. More power to you.
Well, you can't pour those piss jugs down the sink. It's bad for the environment.
Throw them out of the truck on the highway.
Yeah, that's bad as well.
It's bad for entrepreneurs like me.
Exactly.
I heard there's a power hour that would help you with that.
Do you guys ever keep some plastic bottles with wide openings just in case you have to pee in a car ride?
No, I own a toilet.
No,
Yeah,
I'm an adult. I know how to go to the bathroom on time.
I still have full control over my bladder.
Yes.
I'm not a 60-year-old man. So
If I'm on the highway, I pull over and fucking piss on the fucking side of the highway. Fuck.
No, in a bottle while you're driving. You don't
I
have to
just
stop.
throw my keys at radar and go piss somewhere.
Yeah. That's the triple X talk laugh right there.
Raider's so excited over it.
That was the hilarious.
That was the greatest thing ever.
That was the most
He
hilarious.
doesn't even know the
moment of
keys are
trip.
coming because he's snoring so loud the whole car's shaking and the keys just hit him.
My fucking penis was pulsating. I had to piss so bad.
It's just getting weird.
How do we know it was a fucking penis?
say the piss boner.
Because the penises are made to fuck.
Okay,
Radar insight. A moment with radar, ladies and gentlemen. A moment with radar.
An hour and 11 minutes in, gentlemen, and it's already gone down.
I need more ice.
I need more beer, but I'm all out.
Oh no, you don't need any more beer right now.
Nah, I'm feeling fine.
Okay.
Mr. Vincent Fournier, if you come over here, I'll give you some beer.
Yeah, you live in Toronto, unfortunately. I don't have money for gas.
Listen, you'll get a free beer out of it.
It sucks, man. I haven't had any EI payments in like 7 weeks. Because it stopped, and yeah.
McDonald's is always hiring.
Fuck McDonald's. I really don't want to work for minimum wage. I mean, I worked for fucking 11 years at VRL. I was making $24.50 in the last year I was working there. So,
Yeah, but you know what? If you have no money, then you may need to resort to something a little bit less in pay to make some money.
I know.
I mean, right now is basically rock bottom. You're drinking Molson Triple X. Not one of them, not two of them, not three, but you're considering four.
I didn't buy it. It's just my sister was like, whatever, take it. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I guess rock bottom would be actually paying for them, but then you need money to pay for them. So maybe it is rock bottom, maybe it's not. All I know is you're consuming it, so I'd imagine it is.
Anyways, I got an interview tomorrow morning, so wish me luck.
Good luck, buddy.
Actually, I technically got a job because on the 29th I'm going for orientation for a company that I had an interview last week, and then I'll be working for them for 7 days, putting up the stock and setting up the shop before the grand opening, and then they're going to let me know if I'm really hired. It's called Bye Bye Baby. I'm selling stuff for babies.
That sounds inappropriate somehow.
Yeah, it does not. That sounds
not like me. I know. Well, I got two nieces.
Totally sounds like a
I got 2 of them on the way. I like kids, and I'm used to them now.
Whoa! Keep that to yourself.
Wait a minute, you got 2 kids in the way?
Yes.
He's
No.
gonna sell